What if I told you that nothing can truly shake you? That no matter what happens around you, you can stay calm, strong, and in control. In today's video, we're going to uncover the hidden truth behind one of the most powerful and transformative lessons in Stoicism, acting as if nothing can touch you. Have you ever wondered why some people seem unbeatable, even in the face of the greatest struggles? The answer lies in the power of controlling your emotions. And the best part, you're going to learn this today. Imagine having the ability to face any challenge, criticism, mistakes, and confusion without losing your inner peace. Imagine being immune to emotional storms and coming out stronger from each one. Now, you're about to learn the most important lessons from all the videos on this channel, those that will change the way you think and help you act as if nothing can shake you. If you want to understand how to become an unshakable person, like a wall, and make an impact on those who try to bring you down, then you need to watch this video until the end. Let's begin. First lesson: if they throw stones at you, build your castle. Life isn't just made of calm moments. Often, it challenges you in tough ways. People will attack you, throw stones at you, with sharp words, judging looks, and actions that try to knock you down. They don't know you, but still, they think they have the right to hurt you. They don't realize the weight of their words, but their stones can hurt if you let them. Here's the big truth: if they throw stones at you, build your castle. The stones people throw aren't meant to destroy you. They are the bricks that, if you know how to use them, will form an impenetrable wall around you, a fortress of strength and wisdom. They want to see you weak, but you have the power to turn each word, each attack, each attempt to bring you down into fuel for your growth. Those who try to spread poison and negativity do so not because you are weak, but because they see in you something they lack: strength, shine, something they still haven't managed to build within themselves. They try to destabilize you because they are afraid of seeing how far you can go. Every stone they throw is a desperate attempt to stop you from becoming who you can be. But instead of reacting, instead of letting it affect you, turn the attack into strength. Each blow can become a lesson, each word a step toward something greater. The stones they throw at you are small compared to the castle you can build. They might hit you, but they will never knock you down because you are not a victim. You are a builder. Life will try to challenge you. People will try to destabilize you. But no stone has the power to destroy your will to move forward, grow, and build something bigger than any obstacle. These challenges are just tests for those destined for something great. True strength isn't in how you react, but in how you rise after each fall. You are not a lost stone in the void. You are an architect, and each stone thrown is another step toward the castle you are building. The next time someone tries to hurt you when they throw stones, don't let it shake you. Take a deep breath and see each word, each action, as just another brick to build your castle. These stones don't hurt you. They make you stronger. They can't destroy you. They are the foundation of what you're about to create. What they throw at you doesn't define you. What defines you is how you choose to handle these situations. And with your strength, you will build something that no attack can bring down. Write in the comments: "For my strength to be seen, nothing will shake me." Second lesson: nothing will touch you. Act like nothing can shake you. Have you ever stopped to think about how we react to what affects us? As if every comment, every look, every little provocation could disrupt our inner peace? We live as if the world around us has the power to knock us down, to shape who we are. But what if I told you that nothing will touch you? What if, instead of allowing situations to define your peace, you decided to act as if nothing could affect you? Imagine an open, vast field where the wind blows fiercely, the clouds move quickly, and the trees bend with the strength of the storm. But in the middle of all this chaos, there is a massive wall made of shining, unbreakable steel. It stands there, imposing. The wind may howl, the storm may strike with all its might, but the wall does not bend, it does not break. It stands firm, giving back the world's force to itself. This wall is you, when you choose not to be shaken by what comes from the outside. Instead of reacting to criticism, provocations, or problems, you can decide to shield yourself, stay immune to the attempts to destabilize you. Just like the wall reflects everything that hits it, you can also repel the external chaos, staying in control, firm in the face of the world. Acting as if nothing touches you is not ignoring what happens, but having the ability to not let it control your emotions or dictate your reactions. We often think we need to respond to everything, to every word or gesture that affects us, as if it's vital for our survival or a matter of justice. But true power lies in not getting caught up in the chaos. True strength is having the freedom to choose how to react, or often simply not reacting at all. This doesn't mean being indifferent or distant, but rather maintaining control over your own peace, regardless of what the world around you tries to push onto you. The big trap is believing that our peace depends on others. When we're criticized, ignored, or things don't go as planned, sometimes it feels as if our energy is drained, as if we've been diminished. But by acting as if nothing affects us, we regain our energy and focus on what truly matters. Nothing outside of you can truly touch you unless you allow it. When you take this mindset, life becomes lighter. The small offenses, the unexpected moments, the daily mistakes, all become just smaller obstacles you navigate through calmly, without letting them define your journey. The behavior of others, the challenges of life, none of these have the power to affect your inner peace, your confidence, or your purpose. This doesn't mean being invulnerable. We're all human, and feeling is part of life. The difference lies in how we choose to react. When you act as if nothing affects you, you regain control of your own life. You become the master of your reactions, rather than being controlled by situations. So, remember, nothing can harm you. You have the power to stay grounded, to act with calmness and wisdom. You are not a prisoner of what happens around you. Your peace is in your hands. It's up to you whether or not you let something affect you, and by doing that, you find true freedom. If it's your first time here, subscribe to the channel and leave a like. That way, you won't miss any amazing content to improve your life. Third lesson, calm isn't weakness. It's your greatest ally. We live in a world full of noise, where anxiety follows us and hurry seems to be the only way of living. We're always rushing, and the feeling that something's slipping away every moment can be overwhelming. In such a hectic world, we often confuse calmness with weakness, indecision, or a lack of action. But I can assure you, calm is not weakness. It's your most powerful tool. Think about how nature responds to storms. When the wind is strong, the weaker trees break, but the big ones, with deep roots, stay standing. They bend, breathe, and endure the pressure without breaking. Calmness is that ability to be in the middle of chaos, and instead of being consumed by it, use that energy to grow and become stronger. True strength isn't about shouting, rushing, or panicking. It's about maintaining balance when everything around you seems out of control, making conscious decisions in tough times, without being led by anger or fear. It's about listening carefully, understanding the situation, and acting wisely. This calmness is a powerful skill that, when practiced, turns any challenge into an opportunity. In tough moments, it's common to feel the urge to act fast, to do something right away. But acting in a rush rarely leads to good results. Calmness is the ability to stop, observe, and only then make the best decision at the right time. Imagine you're facing a tough situation. Instead of panicking or reacting with anger, you take a deep breath and find your balance. From that inner peace, you decide what the best course of action is. That space between stimulus and response is where your power lies. The more you practice calmness, the more it becomes part of who you are. Calmness also helps us understand ourselves better. It lets us see what's happening inside us, without the distortions caused by fear or anxiety. It teaches us to separate what truly matters from what are just fleeting distractions. In a world that values speed and constant action, calmness might seem like weakness, but in reality, it's an enormous power. It's the foundation on which you build your confidence and wisdom. Calmness brings clarity, and clarity leads to true strength. Never underestimate your calmness. It doesn't mean a lack of action. It's the most powerful action you can take. When you discover your calm, you find your strength, and in your stillness, you become unstoppable. Fourth lesson, you will fall, but you can always rise again. Life will test you. There will be moments when you lose a dream, an opportunity, or even a part of who you are. You might feel defeated, wonder if you're still capable of moving forward. But remember, loss doesn't define who you are. It simply shows you what you can still achieve. Every fall, every mistake, is a step toward building a stronger version of yourself. The challenges of life shouldn't be underestimated. They come from all directions: frustrations, mistakes, obstacles that seem impossible to overcome. But it's in those very moments when everything feels like it's falling apart that you discover your true strength. It's in the moment when you feel the weakest, when you think you can't go on, that what's inside you strengthens. You are more resilient than you think. Losing is not falling. Losing is learning, growing, and coming back even stronger. We all face setbacks, but the secret lies in how we respond to them. What matters most is what you do after a stumble. Get up, even when it's hard, even when the pain feels unbearable. Inside you is the ability to rise again. Falls are temporary, but your strength is lasting. Facing challenges doesn't mean you won't feel fear or pain, but it means not letting those feelings control your life. Life will test you to the limit, but what it really wants is for you to discover the depth of your strength and determination. Every challenge is a hidden opportunity waiting to change you and prepare you for the next steps. And when you rise, and you will rise, you'll be wiser, stronger, and more ready. True strength isn't about never falling. It's about having the courage to always get up. Falling is part of the journey, but it's in the rise that true transformation happens. When you look back, the number of times you've fallen won't matter. What truly matters is that you never stayed down, because deep down, you never give up. Fifth lesson, be a shield against envy. Envy is like silent poison, often hidden behind compliments or seemingly kind words. It can creep into our minds and hearts, distorting the way we see the world and the people around us. Envy not only hurts the one who feels it, but also the one who receives it. That's why we need to learn to protect ourselves from it, not only for our own well-being, but to preserve our inner peace and personal growth. But what does it mean to be a shield against envy? It means creating an invisible barrier that prevents you from absorbing the negative energy others may try to throw at you. It's not about ignoring criticism or distancing yourself from people, but about building an inner strength that helps you handle these situations with calm and balance. Think of yourself as a firm, unbreakable wall against any bad energy. When envy tries to invade your space, you recognize it, but don't let it touch your heart. Instead of letting it shake you, you choose not to carry the weight of others' emotions. This doesn't mean being insensitive. It means learning to direct your energy where it truly matters. Envy often stems from constant comparisons between people, creating fertile ground for hurt and dissatisfaction. Instead of comparing yourself to others, look inside yourself. Focus on your own growth, your own path, your evolution. True peace comes not from competing, but from appreciating your unique journey. Protecting yourself from envy starts with accepting who you are and truly trusting that you have a special and important purpose in this world. This confidence grows when you see the beauty in every person without letting envy cloud that vision. When you decide to be the best version of yourself, regardless of criticism, you become stronger. Every negative word or judgmental look can be used as fuel for your progress. The more they try to dim your light, the brighter it will shine because you choose to be authentic without being swayed by what doesn't reflect who you are. Being a shield against envy isn't about fearing it, but about understanding the value of inner peace. When you don't let envy affect you, you gain true freedom, where what others think or feel no longer has power over you. So make yourself immune to envy. It's not easy, but it's a path that leads to lasting peace. Protect your soul, stay true to who you are, and above all, keep shining with the strength God has given you. No one can dim that light, except you. Sixth lesson, stop reacting. Life owes you nothing. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking the world revolves around us, that everything and everyone is responsible for how we feel. Life, work, people, everything seems to act upon us. But it's important to deeply reflect. Life owes you nothing. That's right. Life, with its ups and downs, victories and losses, isn't obligated to be fair or the way you want it to be. The universe doesn't need to give you explanations. It's not a reward system where you earn points for being good or trying hard. This idea, though difficult, can be freeing once you understand the true meaning behind it. When we think life should treat us the way we want, we become prisoners of our own reactions. Every time something doesn't go as expected, frustration and anger arise, and we end up acting as though we are controlled by our own dissatisfaction. This only distances us from what truly matters, our inner peace and our ability to control how we live. Think of yourself as a river. The river doesn't complain about the obstacles that appear. It doesn't rebel or try to fight against them. Instead, it flows calmly around the challenges, continuing its journey, always moving forward. When we stop reacting automatically to what life brings and start acting with awareness, we become like the river, strong, calm, and wise, learning from every difficulty without letting it dictate our path. Life isn't obligated to give us anything, but we have a commitment to ourselves to choose how we react to each situation. It's not what others do or what fate imposes that defines us. What really matters is how we choose to handle it. When we stop expecting the world to adjust to our desires, we begin to experience true freedom. You are not a victim of circumstances, you are the master of your response. By accepting that life owes you nothing, you break free from frustration and create space to find true strength within yourself, based on acceptance, conscious action, and peace with reality. Does it sound complicated? This change requires courage, because it means letting go of the habit of blaming others and wanting everything to be easier or fairer. But this transformation is freeing. When you stop reacting and start living according to who you really are, you tap into your true strength. So, remember this. Life doesn't owe you anything, but you have the power to choose how you'll live and how you'll respond to everything that happens. Stop waiting and start creating. Stop reacting and start acting. The power is in your hands. Suffering is a choice. You decide how to react. There are times when life hits us hard, as if without warning, sadness takes over our heart and soul. It might be the loss of someone important, the weight of loneliness, or the failure of a dream. It feels like suffering is an impossible burden and we don't have the strength to deal with it. But what most people don't realize is that suffering is actually a choice, not because it's easy to avoid, but because we can decide how to react to what happens to us. You don't control everything life throws at you. You don't choose when pain shows up or how bad it hurts, but you have something powerful, the ability to decide how you'll respond. Suffering is inevitable, but it doesn't have to define who you are. When everything seems to fall apart, you can still choose to say, I won't give up. Even when the world feels heavy and sadness fills your thoughts, you have the strength inside to look ahead and say, I'll keep going. Pain will find you, that's for sure. It'll be tough, intense, but in the middle of it, there's a choice that can change everything. You can decide that, no matter how much it hurts, pain won't control your life. You can choose not to be dragged by it, but to use it as fuel to get back up. Maybe right now, in the middle of the storm, you can't see that. Maybe the tears are many, and the feeling of weakness seems overwhelming. But remember, you are bigger than the pain. Pain doesn't define who you are. It teaches you something deep about your own strength. When you choose how to react, when you decide to face pain as a chance to learn, something amazing happens. You realize you weren't defeated, even when it seemed like everything was lost. You discover a strength you never knew you had. Pain, instead of destroying you, can become the beginning of your transformation. It gives you a chance to rebuild what seemed lost, to rise stronger, whole again. Suffering will come in unexpected ways. It'll challenge you, make you doubt yourself. But it's in the darkest moments that your true strength is born. You're not the pain you feel. You're the person who chooses to keep going, learn, and rise up, even when things are hard. And when you look back, you'll see that, instead of being defeated, you reinvented yourself. The best part is that when you rise, you'll be stronger, wiser, and more ready for whatever comes next. Life can be tough, but you're not alone. And in your hands is the most amazing power of all, the power to decide how you'll react. This choice is what will make you stronger than any pain you've faced. Shake those who try to bring you down. Have you ever thought about the impact your presence has on the world? There's a strength within you, an untapped potential, that can shake those who try to dim your light or disturb your peace. It's not physical strength, but an invisible energy that comes from the firm belief you have in yourself and the path you've chosen. When you stand tall, with your head up and mind focused, you become so impactful that those who try to bring you down can feel, even if they don't want to, the weight of that energy. This strength doesn't come from outside, but from within, from the certainty that you can overcome any challenge, that problems can't knock you down, and that, above all, you are resilient. Those who try to bring you down, whether with words, actions, or even jealousy disguised as kindness, usually do it because they can't handle your light. They see something in you that they haven't found in themselves, and by trying to put you down, they're only dealing with their own insecurities. But the key is, you don't need to lower your head or diminish yourself to shake those who try to bring you down. First, acknowledge how strong you are. It's not about responding with anger or revenge, or getting into fights. Your strength lies in being yourself, unapologetically, and not caring about what others think. By protecting your inner peace, focusing on your growth, and not being affected by the shadows of those who try to bring you down. You create an energy that can't be ignored. Think of a calm giant who doesn't need to speak loudly to be noticed. When you know your worth, understand your purpose, and keep moving forward, your presence becomes magnetic. Those who try to bring you down realize, deep down, that they can't touch your essence. They may throw criticisms, but you're a shield of confidence, resistant to attempts to shake you. Don't underestimate the power of silence. Often, just staying calm, not reacting, is enough to shake those who try to bring you down. The silence of someone strong speaks much louder than the empty words of someone trying to weaken you. When you stay firm, you show that outside opinions don't have power over your core. Also, your strength grows when you act with honesty. Be true to yourself, stick to your values, and no one will be able to shake your foundation. When you live according to what you believe in, your energy becomes even stronger. Those who try to bring you down will notice there's something bigger and more solid within you. Shake those who try to bring you down, not because you want to provoke or argue, but because you've become so authentic and sure of yourself that there's no space for external weaknesses to affect you. Those who face you with ill intentions feel the firmness of your character, the power of your mind, and the purity of your essence. And in trying to bring you down, they only reveal their own weaknesses. Every time someone tries to weaken you, see it as a sign that you're stronger than ever. Don't let external attacks invade your mind. Use them as fuel for your growth. When you stay firm, walking with courage and truth, you become truly unbeatable. The strength is in your attitude, in how you face challenges and protect your inner peace. When you rise above criticism, you shake those who try to bring you down. Because true strength doesn't need to exaggerate. It shows in how you face life, in the energy that comes from within. Remember, those who try to bring you down are actually just showing the fear and insecurity they carry. And you, with your light, make any shadow tremble. Liked this content? Show your strength. Leave a like and subscribe to not miss the next videos. If you made it this far, leave a comment saying, "I went all the way, the wise Stoic," and don't leave just yet. In the last few seconds of this video, other amazing content will pop up on the screen. Click on them. I'll see you there.